Hello, CD Bestie. This is John Legend. Check out my music updates only on CreativeDisc.com, the #1 music website in Indonesia.
Hello, CD Bestie, back with me, Dundhee again for another CreativeDisc exclusive interview. Today, I am beyond excited to have a conversation with the man who needs no introduction, the man who become one of my favorite musicians of all time, and the man who will have his intimate concert pretty soon in Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Legend. How are you, John?
Hello, how are you?
I'm so stoked. I can't even like my hand is shaking right now, you know. How are you?
I'm very well, very excited to come back to Indonesia and it's going to be a fun show.
Yeah, I'm you are on a tour right now. So how's the tour going so far for you?
Well, I just landed in Tokyo yesterday and I'm going
Right.
to come here tonight and then
Ooh.
I'll go to China for a few shows
Mhm.
next week and then I'll come to Jakarta, and that'll be my last date in Asia. So I'm very excited to close the Asian tour in Jakarta.
Let's go. So if I'm not mistaken, last time you were performing in Indonesia, correct me if I'm wrong, John, was at one of the jazz festival back in 2010, right?
Are you sure? I feel like I've been since then too. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna have
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to look it up. But I feel like I've been there a few times. And
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
my wife and I also like to come to Bali as
Bali,
well.
yep.
Yeah, and so we've spent a bit of time in Indonesia, and
Mhm.
her mother's from Thailand, so we like to
Oh.
visit Southeast Asia a lot.
So you're kind of like connected with Southeast Asia for some reason, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a lot of fun memories in Southeast Asia, in Bali, in
Uh-huh.
Jakarta, in
Uh-huh.
Bangkok, and Phuket,
Ooh.
and Manila, and so many
Wow.
great Southeast Asian places.
Wow. The one thing that I remember from you back in 2018, if I'm not mistaken, you are like promoting or fall in love with one of fried chicken in Bali called GFC, right?
JFC. I
Did you
love
take
JFC.
did you take home some of those fried chicken from Bali or just created the food back in your home?
Oh no, we just ate it while we were there. We ate a lot of it. We kept visiting there, especially like late night. Sometimes we
Yeah.
would go out to a nice dinner and then as a like a nighttime snack, go to JFC. So we love it there.
Yeah. So let's talk about your concert, John. This concert seems like it's gonna be an intimate concert one because like it's titled An Evening with John Legend. Can you walk us through into what the things that we can expect from the concert, John?
It really is an intimate show, and I've been doing the show for fans all around the world in the US and Europe
Mm,
and now in Asia. And it's a chance for my fans to get to know me better. I tell a lot of interesting stories about my life, my
yeah,
upbringing, and my career.
yeah.
A lot of things that people didn't know about me before that I share, and I mix it in with all the songs that you know and love. So it's a real combination of storytelling and singing.
Mm.
And it's just me on stage. So it's very intimate. And I really feel like my audience gets to know me better. They laugh, they cry, they get to know my story a lot better. And people have really told me they love the show. And honestly, people tell me most of the time that it's their favorite show of mine that they've ever seen because it's so different and special and intimate.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait until October 6th to finally see you live performing in Indonesia because it's gonna be my first time seeing you live performing in Indonesia. So, John, at this concert also, you will also share a stage with Indonesian and Malaysian singer Yura Yunita and Dato Siti Nurhaliza, right? Will you also learn some Indonesian or Malaysian song from them or even better sing with them?
I don't know if we're gonna sing together, but I know I'm excited to hear them and and enjoy the music. And I'm
Mhm.
so glad that we've got such great local stars that are
Yeah,
going to perform because I really want to feel connected to
yeah,
the Indian culture and
yeah.
celebrate it as part of the show.
Yeah. So, John, back into 2022, when you did a Zoom conference for Southeast Asia media, you told me that your song always reflects on love as the big theme. So,
Yeah.
what is love in John Legend point of view then?
Well, of course, there's the love we have for our family and
Mm,
romantic love, love we
mm,
have for our friends. And then I think there's also a love that I like to talk about a lot, which is even loving strangers. That means caring about what happens to humanity, even if we're different in certain ways, even if we come from different places or worship differently or whatever, having that kind of love for your fellow human.
mm,
And I try to celebrate that too,
mm.
and talk about that a lot, both in my music, but also in my speeches and the way I think about politics and the way the world works.
Yeah. So, love is like a universal language that we should have in our
Universal,
life, right?
that's right. Yes.
Yeah. So, John, is love also the one that drive you to write a kids album called My Favorite Dreams?
Absolutely. I was inspired by my family. I have 4 kids now with my wife, Chrissy,
Yeah.
and we love music, of course, and we love um, singing to our kids. But I always thought it would be cool to create something musically for the kids that, was inspired by all the things that we talk with them about. And
Mhm.
so I ended up creating My Favorite Dream. It's a brand new album. It just came out less than a month ago. And
Yeah.
we just released a new music video for it today, a song called Always Come Back. Always
Yeah.
Come Back makes me especially emotional right now because I'm away from my family for 2 weeks in Asia. And it's the kind of song that I wrote for my family because I wanted to remind my kids that even when I'm away, I'm always
Yeah.
thinking of them and I'm going to come back.
It's the warmth of the family and the kids that always celebrates you in a way that love you unconditionally, right?
That's right. And I love them unconditionally, and I can't wait to see them again.
Yeah. So John, I'm curious though, since you are release new album, kids album, right? What is your favorite kids song growing up, John?
Oh, wow. Well, I covered one of them, a song called You Are My Sunshine.
Ooh.
Uh, it's a
Yeah.
song that I've known since I was a kid and loved since I was a kid. And
Uh-huh.
I covered it for the album.
Ooh, nice. So my last question is there any message to your Indonesian fan who can't wait to watch you live in October pretty soon?
Well, my message is this show is really very special. It's a chance for you to get to know me better. And like I said, I think my fans have been telling me that this is their favorite show of mine that they've ever seen. They love the intimate connection. They love the storytelling. They love learning more about who I am and what made me who I am. And I'm so excited to come back to Indonesia to share it with you.
Yes, and I'm excited to watch you live finally in for the first time for me. John, thank you so much for your
Thank
time,
you.
spending time with me. So that's our interview with John Legend, CD Bestie. Thank you so much, John Legend, for spending time with me. And don't forget to watch John Legend live at An Evening with John Legend, October 6, 2024 in Sentul International Convention Center. My name is Dundhee signing off. Have a great day to you. And to you, John.
Thank you so much.